Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. We were passing through the process of meditation, how we withdraw from the external world, the three things that obstruct our inward journey, turning inward, is the world, external world to which we are attached, bodily existence to which we have been attached and kept it as an object, instrument to enjoy, and the ego. How we turn, withdraw from all these, neutralize all the forces, turn inward and dive within. How we cross various layers of existence, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, and enter into the Vijnanamaya Kosha. Entering into Vijnanamaya Kosha, we see first the till then spiritual life, what is spirit, what is divine, what is God, all these things, Brahman, Ishvara, all these terms are the light for the blind man. Blind man, you cannot give him, if he asks where is the light, we can't give him a positive answer because he is blind. Maximum we can say light is everywhere. But he touches his hand here and there and says, where is it here? Is it here? We have nothing to say. Then he asks, what is the light? Explain. We can't say. We can't make him understand what that light is. Once he gets the eyes, he will see the light. An entirely different world, an entirely different thing. Exactly the same thing happens when we enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha. First time we see what is Chaitanya, what is God, the first glimpse of God, what is meant by Brahman, Ishvara. All these terms were only terms like light and colors for the blind. We speak, all others speak except the blind man. He also speaks about light, day, night, everything he uses the term. And he uses the terms color. If you ask him color, all the names of colors he says green, white, but he doesn't know what it is. He uses the term. He has his own conception of what light is, what colors are, what is seeing. And this act he has never seen. Like that, we will be completely, though we utter, though we read Bhagavad Gita, we read Upanishads, all this is, that is why in Kenopanishad he said, Nedam yadidam upasati. Not that whatever you think to be God, whatever you worship as God, is not God. When you transcend the nature and go and see, it is entirely different. It cannot be explained because you don't have a sense with which you can see the transcendental. You can experience the transcendental. You can perceive the transcendental. We don't have an instrument. That instrument in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna bestows this Divya Chakshu. With this Charma Chakshu, you can't see me. I will give you Divya Chakshu with which you can see. That Divya Chakshu we get. This here when we enter into the absence of entire world and its any sparsha, touch of the world makes me immediately enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha in meditation. In meditation, we have to eliminate all things, all memories, all awarenesses concerning the world and what senses and mind can perceive. Whatever senses and mind can perceive, you have to eliminate. In science, whatever other than senses and mind is eliminated. Science is limited only to senses and mind. Spirituality is beyond senses and mind, transcending senses and mind. So we leave all things concerned with the senses and mind. The moment the intellect and I am, while entering and struggling in sadhana, in spiritual in search, when I am traveling inward, mind will be there. When I enter the Manomaya Kosha, I become the pure intellect with sense organs, 5 sense organs, which can perceive Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Only these 2 entities are there, Panchajnanendriya and Buddhi. This is what I am. Till I enter into Manomaya Kosha, I have one more instrument, the mind. Then when I enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, mind, I am in the mind. I am pervaded in the mind and mind. And when this part, the intellect, buddhi and jnanendriyas, when they lose all the worldly things, anything other than spiritual matter, anything other than Brahman and God, when all things are removed, immediately we see we have entered into Vijnanamaya Kosha. First we see the light of Chaitanya. I am repeating this again and again, so that you will be clear about the ideas. You are getting a map. It is for you to practice, struggle. How I am giving all the steps, step by step, how you go inside. So, the science also you must know, the moment you transcend the Annamaya Kosha, everything has become still. You will not know how far you are, but people coming, going, talking, everything you will be hearing, you are not aware of your body. He is talking, he has come and gone, everything you will know. But you are not knowing about yourself. How you open your eyes, you see, you are sitting. And close your eyes, in a moment you are missing your body. How far I am, you will not know. Otherwise you know where is your body, how much you are. If you transcend the Annamaya, you will not know how far you are. But your existence is clear. When you transcend the Pranamaya Kosha, Annamaya, Pranamaya. Pranamaya Kosha, you start slowly getting the sounds slowly coming down. And all sounds when they stop. Now, first you will hear all the sounds, people talking this, that and all. Within few minutes, if the absorption deepens, you will see that the people talking around, buses going, all those sounds as if they are coming from far off. It is becoming faded. Finally the sound stops. The moment the external sounds and all things, perception, senses which are perceiving have slowly turned inward and going inward. So external things are not being perceived. The moment you stop hearing all this, just like when you are entering into sleep, you don't hear anybody speaking around. People are speaking but you will not grasp. Like that, in meditation also, when the grasping of sound ends, you are in the Vijnanamaya Kosha. You have to avoid, we have discussed already, Nidra, Kashaya, Vikshipta and Mudha. All this you have to overcome before you can enter. So main thing that bothers every sadhaka is Nidra. The moment the mind is calmed down, the waves the vrittis are eliminated, meditations are stopped, the natural tendency is to enter into sleep. This is the once, even from the first day, you must see that you never get sleep or drowsiness, whatever comes. If sleep bothers, immediately stand up. See that you will never, once you give a license, the next day you will be sleeping. The rest of your life you can never enter into meditation. It becomes a habit. Sitting, slowly thinking of something, and then as the thoughts come down, enter into sleep and get up and go. This should never happen. It's an active state. You are more active than the external. You turn inward and you are diving within. How this one you will be. It's for people to see, you are simply sitting. But internally, intense activity is going on. He is searching as if he has dived into an ocean. He is searching for a place, where to go, how to go. When after everything calms down external, you are sure that you are in the Manomaya Kosha. So light you have become. What you experience there is, you have become like air. So light, because bodily awareness has gone. This karmendriyas have gone. Pranas have become shanta. The energies have become subsided. And you are free like air moving about in the mind, Manomaya Kosha. In the space of mind you are moving about. That doesn't have dimensions as such. But it has limits. It is limited. Just like sky for us doesn't have the limitation for us. But there is an end, which is virtual or theoretical. So, whatever it is limited. Ultimately, presently you will see it is unlimited, but it has an end. Here it is no, in mind also, the mind you have to enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha. It has dimensions, but it is so vast, it is inconceivable at our stage. And then you will be so, this itself gives you a lot of pleasure and joy, a kind of freedom. Most important is freedom from body and this one. And then, but when you come back, from this state when you come back, you are the same fool who went inside and came back. Just like who entered into dream and sleep, leaving the body totally and went inside and came back as the same fool. The fool going inside will come back as fool. Whatever I am, I come back as it. When we enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, coming back, I become, from Jiva Hood, I go to the, from the Deha Bhava, we go to the Jiva Bhava. From bodily existence to the scholastic existence we go. There is a shift. The person who goes is no more body. He goes as body with bodily awareness. He doesn't come back to the bodily awareness again. He comes back to the prachodayana will be over. The spiritual awakening is over. He comes back. If he doesn't enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, and if he comes back, he will be same identify again with the same body. You will not separate from the body. When you enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, and when you come back, you descend again to the come back. You will be exactly like sitting in a car, you will be sitting in the body. Just like what cloth is to me on this body is what body is to you. You cannot think of any time being without clothes. Similarly, you cannot think of yourself being without body. But you are not cloth, it is very certain. If you are not cloth, is so certain. With the same certainty, you will know that I am not this body. So there we are entering, where I am going to get this experience, and there is a transformation, internal transformation of awareness. What I am is going to change now when you are in the Vijnanamaya Kosha. First visit, you come back, you will not know that you are separated from the body so easily. But when you struggle to go inside again, it may take few months to go again, but at that time you will be noticing so many changes in you. A dream state is slowly becoming, you are getting accustomed to new world, new dimensions. It is like some astronaut has gone to moon, or when Mars is standing. What a difference from the earth. He has to get, even to walk, he has to get adjusted to the new environment. Like that it will be. When you come back, you have to get adjusted to the being in the body in waking state. It is little jarring, little difficult to conceive what you will be actually experiencing. Slowly you get accustomed to being in the body without being body. And when you sleep, you will understand that you have become the witness of dream state. Now we are witness to certain extent of the waking state. In dream I will not know I have left the body and come, and I have a waking state. I have gone. When the moment I enter into sleep, I am not aware of my body or waking state. I am in dream state. I don't even know I am dreaming. But after coming back from the Vijnanamaya Kosha, descending, you will know that you are in dreaming and you are aware of the waking state also, simultaneously. You will see the body sleeping, just like Arjuna was seeing Arjuna and Krishna standing in the war field. He is seeing from the transcendental realm. The whole Vishwarupa is seeing. The whole universe is seeing with his eyes. God has become all this, he is understanding. That is Vishwarupa. See, going beyond the universe and looking at the universe, Vishwarupa. Like that, you will be, when you are in dream state, you become a witness and know that there is a waking state and my body is sleeping there in that state, everything will be. And when you are awake, you can see what is happening in the dream level. The dreams, so many things going on in the dream level, you can witness. These two you become witness, but not the other layers. That is deep sleep and beyond you will not be witness. After Atma Jnana, you will be witness of the Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. Till then, now we are in the state when we are entering into Vijnanamaya Kosha. The moment we enter, a few visits to the Vijnanamaya Kosha makes you understand where you are and you get accustomed to that. Oh, I have come again to this world of gods. I have come to my Lord's house. I have returned. You will understand. You understand difference between the Samadhi and the Vyutthana. Unless you go at least 3 times, you will not know the difference. It is like a child sleeping and waking up. Suddenly there is a change. It slept, it was seeing something, it woke up and seeing something. After some time you get accustomed. Oh, I was sleeping, I got up. I am going to sleep. All this we get understanding. Like that, after about 3 visits, you will know you are, oh, I have come. I have come to this superconscious state. I have come into the Samadhi sthiti. I have to go back. I have come from there to the Vyutthana sthiti is there. You will be, now after few visits you will have that. And after 2 or 3 visits you will start seeing a deeper, brighter region that is called the Chidakasha. So you enter into it, you will see the Chaitanya condensing into the form of your Ishtadevata. God is manifesting. Just like when you speak in the mobile phone, telephone, cell phone, it would be what you speak is vyakta. It can be heard. It can be perceived. It becomes avyakta, imperceptible, and it becomes all-pervading. Whole universe gets flooded by the word you utter. And whomever you are calling, whomever you want to talk, anywhere he can be flying, because your words have become all-pervading. Vyakta has become avyakta. And you want to hear what it is there as avyakta all around you. But you need a small instrument, mobile, to hear. Again, avyakta to become, because we cannot perceive the avyakta. We don't have sense organs to perceive the avyakta. Now, TV waves are here. I cannot perceive anything of that. I don't have a perception. TV waves are there, so many hundreds of TV waves are there. Hundreds of TVs are there. I can't see. Military signals are there, I can't perceive. But if I have an instrument, the avyakta becomes vyakta. Arupa becomes sarupa. Nirguna becomes saguna. This transformation is there. What for? For the sake of bhakta. The avyakta becomes vyakta, nirguna becomes saguna, nirakara takes the akara only for the sake of bhakta. He wants to see him in this form. He has no limitations. He can take any form. I am limited by this bodily existence. I can't come to you as elephant or dog because I am limited by this form. God has no limitations. He is unlimited. So He can take any form you want. You want to see Him, not that He wants to. Because you want to see Him as Krishna, He will appear to you as Krishna. If you want to see Him as Rama, He appears to you as Rama. In the ocean of Sachidananda, one wave is Rama, one wave is Krishna. The Nirguna Nirakara is like a ocean. It is Sachidananda Sagara. In that different forms appear. And the same ocean is projecting in you as the Chidakasha. Chidakasha is space of consciousness, Chaitanya. It is within you. It is exactly like port or harbor in which the sea enters into the land, where the boats and steamers, ships can come and park. So like that, from the other side, it is projecting inside me. This is space. This is the heart of man, on which the three bodies, Karana, Sukshma and Stula. Stula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, Karana Sharira. Beyond is the Chaitanya. This Chaitanya is not limited. It enters into infinity. It is ocean projecting inside. That is our heart. Heart is the pivot of the three bodies. Heart is the projection of the absolute inside my bodily existence. It is there I am entering into, by entering into Vijnanamaya Kosha. There the universal consciousness condenses into a beautiful form of your Ishtadevata. And you see, last class we came up to here that you are going to see the form of your Ishtadevata. Then what happens? Then how many innumerable lives you went and went and went running to seeking three things in your life. I want peace, I want happiness, I want freedom. You never got, because it is not available in the world anywhere. Outside you cannot find the peace, freedom, and bliss, happiness. These three you will find to the ultimate unlimited existence. It is vast ocean of bliss, ocean of peace, ocean of absolute freedom, total freedom from the moment you cross the limits of nature, you are free from nature entirely. So this is called liberation. So you have entered into the realm of spirit now. There you see the law, the absolute has condensed into a form of your Ishtadevata. How many lives you spent in search of Him? Only finding Him alone you can get that peace, bliss and freedom, infinite and eternal. Otherwise momentary peace is there, next moment there is dispeace. This moment, some person was recently telling, I experienced peace, I experienced joy, I experienced bliss. It is not, they have not experienced the peace and bliss. They have, the absence of dukkha appears to be kalaha. There is no problem, all things have subsided. It looks like peace and bliss. If bliss is experienced, when dukkha comes, it will never leave you. If it is a positive entity, dukkha comes, it is an ocean of bliss. The small boat of dukkha goes. The tremendous dukkha will be like a ship, maximum dukkha carrying. You are in the ocean of bliss. When you experience this bliss, there won't be sukha dukkha again. This is positive entity. The sukha we experience, the bliss we experience in the world, being with the bodily existence, the sukha is not the transcendental sukha. Absence of dukkha is called sukha. Absence of war is called peace. All things have subsided. There is no war inside and outside. We feel great peace and great joy. If it is negative entity, absence, just like there is no light, there is nothing called darkness. Darkness is not a positive entity. Absence of light is called darkness. There is nothing called darkness. If the darkness is positive entity, when light comes, it must slowly go. I must be able to see it. It is there. It is not missing. It is not missing. The moment light comes, it disappears. It is not there. Absence of light is called darkness. Like that, in world and bodily existence, whatever you experience as joy, peace and bliss, it is a absence of dukkha, absence of kalaha, absence of war is the peace and bliss you experience. The real bliss when you experience, it will never go. I missed it. No, you cannot miss it. It's a positive entity. When dukkha comes also, confusion comes, mind goes troubling, the inner peace and inner joy never leaves. You'll be always in that. The body may get crushed. You will not. Inner joy and peace doesn't go. Anything may happen. Great losses. Guruna dukkhenapi na vichalyate. Is not shaken by greatest possible pain. He is not affected. Because it's a small thing happening in the ocean of bliss. So this bliss we are going to experience there. Now this bliss will never leave. Holy Mother Sharda Devi says later on that when I met Sri Ramakrishna for the second time, after my marriage, second time, I felt a picture of bliss is kept in my heart. A ghata, a container, a pitcher of joys, bliss is kept in. it remained forever. I never find it missing again. That Ananda Kalasha is placed in my heart. It is this that we are going to get when we enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha. It never leaves you again. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.